Start this problem by reading through it and identify what the individual parts are. Go ahead and underline whatever you think is important. So you should have underlined copper, copper 2 sulfide, diatomic oxygen, and sulfur dioxide gas. But which of these are a product? We can tell by keywords. It says pure copper can be produced. Sulfur dioxide gas is also produced in this reaction. So there are two products in this reaction. What about reactants? So there are also two reactants. It says that it can be produced by heating copper 2 sulfide. So that tells us that we're starting with copper 2 sulfide because we're going to be heating it up in the presence of diatomic oxygen. Sometimes in the presence of can be a little tricky because it might be a catalyst, but number one, it doesn't say it's a catalyst, and also if you look at the end product, it has sulfur dioxide, so oxygen has to be a part of the reactants. Is there a catalyst here? Heat. So you should have identified heat as a catalyst in this case. So we've got the two reactants and two products. Okay, so now let's think about what our reactants are. Copper 2 sulfide, what category is that going to fit into? It's an ionic compound. So copper 2 means it's positive 2 charge. Sulfur, sulfide comes from sulfur, that's negative 2. So what will that look like? CUS, because the positive 2 and the negative 2 are going to cancel each other out. What about our other reactant, diatomic oxygen? It gave us a good clue there. O2, because oxygen is diatomic. Hopefully you remember there are 7 of them. If it's not diatomic and it's off the periodic table, it's just a single atom. Okay, what about our products? What about copper? Copper is on the periodic table and it's not one of the 7 diatomics, so it's just a single atom, Cu. And then we have sulfur dioxide gas. Covalent, so use the prefixes. Sulfur and then dioxide would be 2 oxygens. Notice I put G for gas because it said it right here. On the other ones it didn't say. If you knew solid, gas, solid, you can put them in, but you're only required if it's actually laid out in the sentence for you. What's missing? The delta sign. Don't forget about the delta sign for heat.